The angels want you to know that something very powerful has been revealed to your future spouse, and this truth has shaken them deeply. It has made them feel as if they are no longer in control of their emotions, thoughts, or even the life they once believed they had under control. They are in turmoil, and their heart feels restless, almost like a storm that refuses to calm down. This truth about you has ignited a fire within them, pushing them forward with urgency, with fear, with longing, and with a desperate need to act. They cannot simply sit back and ignore it anymore, because what they now realize about you is too strong to deny. It has gripped their heart, awakened their soul, and made them feel as if they are standing at the edge of a transformation they never expected. Your future spouse values clarity and control. They are someone who likes to know what is real and what is not. Someone who feels safest when life is logical and ordered. But now, they are in the middle of a whirlwind of emotions that they never thought they would experience. They are questioning everything they once believed, every thought about love, every emotion they once tried to push away, every dream they secretly held about the future. The truth they have discovered about you has become too loud to silence, and it is forcing them to look at love and life in a completely new way. They feel pulled toward you with a force they cannot resist, and that pull frightens them, because it means they must let go of control and step into something unknown. At the same time, this truth is not only shaking them, it is transforming them. They are not just reacting emotionally, they are changing at their very core. They are awakening to a deeper part of themselves that they never knew existed. The person they used to be, who could separate love from reason, who could control their heart, is falling away. What is left is someone raw, vulnerable, and open to the possibility of a love that cannot be explained or denied. This is frightening for them because it feels like losing control of everything they thought made them strong. But in truth, the angels say they are not losing themselves. They are becoming who they were always meant to be. This revelation has made them see you differently than anyone else they have ever known. You have stirred within them feelings they thought were gone forever. Perhaps something about you reminds them of a time when love felt pure and innocent, when their heart was free from fear. Perhaps it is your presence, your energy, or simply the way you make them feel safe. But being around you has awakened memories, emotions, and longings that they thought had been buried. They have spent years protecting themselves from heartbreak, building walls to stay safe. But now those walls are crumbling. The emotions they once locked away are flooding back, and it overwhelms them. They do not know how to handle this sudden rush of love, longing, and connection. Even though they are afraid, the angels want you to understand that this transformation is necessary. The loss of control they are experiencing is not something to fear. It is the breaking of chains that once kept them from love. They are learning, perhaps for the first time, that love is not something to control or plan, but something to surrender to. They are realizing that love comes as a gift, sometimes when least expected, and it changes everything. This truth about you is not just a small detail. It is a profound awakening that is leading them to see that what they feel for you is not temporary. It is not just attraction, or admiration, or curiosity. It is something eternal, something soul deep, something that feels like destiny itself. Right now, your future spouse is caught between their fears and their feelings. They are afraid of losing control, afraid of what it means to step into the unknown, afraid of what will happen if they let go of their old ways. At the same time, their heart is pulling them toward you with a strength they cannot resist. They are fighting within themselves, the part of them that wants safety and control, and the part of them that knows that real love demands surrender. The angels say this battle will not last forever. Eventually, their heart will win, because the love they feel for you is too powerful to deny. This truth has also reminded them of the deeper meaning of love. It is not about logic, timing, or fitting into expectations. Love does not wait for permission. Love arrives when it is meant to, and it changes everything. That is what they are experiencing now. They see that the feelings they have for you are not a choice, but a destiny. It feels ancient, as if it was written in the stars long before either of you existed in this lifetime. They cannot ignore it anymore, because no matter how much they try to distract themselves or return to their old life, their heart keeps returning to you. The angels are telling you to be patient with them. They are overwhelmed, yes, but this is not a storm meant to destroy them. It is a storm meant to clear the way for something greater. They are going through a rebirth. They are letting go of fears, illusions, and old beliefs that once kept them from love. They are stepping into a new chapter, one where their heart is open in ways it never has been before. It is not an easy process, but it is necessary for them to embrace the love that is meant for both of you. They may try to run from these emotions for a while, because the intensity frightens them. They may deny, resist, or try to bury what they feel. But the angels assure you that love this strong cannot be ignored. Sooner or later, they will surrender. They will stop fighting the pull between you. And when they do, they will come to you with all the love, devotion, and commitment their heart has been holding back. They will not come as the person they once were, but as the person they were always meant to be, open, ready, and sure of what they feel. The truth they have discovered about you is not just about the present. It also touches their past. Something about you connects with a memory, a time when their heart was unguarded. That is why their emotions feel so overwhelming, because they are not just experiencing the present moment. They are also reconnecting with a part of themselves they thought was lost. This is healing them, even if it feels painful. It is showing them that love can be safe, that love can be pure, that love can restore what was once broken. In time, this truth will no longer feel like a burden to them. It will feel like a blessing. What now feels chaotic will soon become clear. What now feels terrifying will soon feel like home. The angels want you to know that love is being written between you, not with fear, but with faith. Your future spouse is not losing themselves. They are finding themselves. Because of you, they are learning that real love does not destroy. It transforms. It makes two souls whole, and it gives them a reason to embrace life with faith rather than fear. This journey requires your patience, your faith, and your trust in God's timing. For when the storm inside them finally settles, they will come to you with a love that is pure, unconditional, and unshakable. They will see you not just as someone they desire, but as the missing piece of their soul. And when that happens, the angels say, the truth that once shook them will become the truth that binds you both together forever. The angels want you to understand something very important about your future spouse and the love story that is unfolding between you. Right now, Your future spouse is going through a powerful transformation that they did not expect and are struggling to understand. They thought life was about control, about making logical choices, about planning the future carefully, and following a path that made sense. They always believed that love was something that had to be chosen with caution, something that should fit into their plans and their expectations. But what they are experiencing now because of you is nothing like what they believed. What they feel for you is not ordinary attraction or a passing emotion. It is something their soul recognizes on the deepest level. Their heart has already chosen you, even if their mind is still catching up. They are drawn to you because their soul knows yours, because your connection is divine, timeless, and undeniable. This realization is not easy for them. In fact, it has shaken them to their core. They feel as though the life they once knew no longer makes sense. Everything they thought they understood about love, relationships, and even themselves is being challenged by what they feel for you. They feel as though they are standing at a crossroads, torn between the safe, familiar life they planned for themselves and the unknown but powerful pull of love that is drawing them toward you. Their mind is full of confusion, doubts, and fears, but their heart keeps whispering one truth. It is you. It has always been you. At first, they may resist this truth. They may try to convince themselves that they can walk away, that they can ignore the feelings that are rising so strongly within them. They may argue with their own heart, telling themselves that they must stay in control, that love like this is too risky, too overwhelming, too uncertain. But love that is divinely guided cannot be ignored. Love that comes from the soul cannot be walked away from. No matter how much they try to resist, no matter how much they fight against what they feel, the connection they have with you will only grow stronger. It is a force that will continue to draw them toward you until they finally surrender to it. And this surrender is exactly what the angels are preparing them for. The angels want you to know that your future spouse's journey right now is not about rejecting you, but about learning how to accept the truth of their heart. They are unraveling from the inside, shedding old patterns, breaking free from fears, and letting go of illusions they once believed. They are learning that love is not about control, not about fitting into logic, not about making safe choices. Love is about surrender, about trust, about letting the heart lead even when the mind is afraid. This is a lesson that is difficult for them because they have lived most of their life trying to stay strong, trying to protect themselves, trying to guard their emotions. But with you, they cannot stay guarded. You awaken something inside them that they cannot suppress. You stir emotions they have buried for years. You bring light to the parts of their soul they did not even know existed. And that is why they are losing control. Because for the first time in their life, their heart is stronger than their fears. The angels want you to be patient during this time. Your future spouse is in the middle of a storm, but it is a necessary storm. They are learning to let go of fear and step into faith. They are learning to embrace a love that is bigger than themselves. They are learning to trust the divine timing of the universe. The truth is that their soul has already chosen you. Deep down, they already know that you are their destined partner, their missing piece, their divine counterpart. Even if their mind is still wrestling with fear, their heart is already yours. The more they fight it, the more restless they feel, because this love is not something they can escape. It is written in the stars. It is blessed by the divine. It is part of God's plan for both of you. This truth is transforming them in ways they never imagined. They are awakening to a deeper understanding of themselves, of love, and of life. They are realizing that the plans they once made no longer align with who they truly are. Their old self is fading away, and a new self is being born, one that is more open, more vulnerable, more ready to love without fear. This process feels uncomfortable for them. It feels like losing control. But what they are really losing is the false sense of control that once kept them from experiencing love in its truest form. What they are really letting go of are the fears, doubts, and barriers that once stood between them and the happiness their soul has been longing for. The angels want you to understand that this is not something to fear. It is something to embrace. This transformation is necessary so that your future spouse can love you fully and truly, without hesitation. They are being guided step by step, even when they do not realize it. Every challenge they face, every doubt they wrestle with, every fear they confront is leading them closer to you. They may not yet have the courage to fully surrender, but the day will come when they will. And when they do, they will come to you with a love so deep, so real, so unbreakable that it will make every moment of waiting, every moment of confusion, every moment of uncertainty worth it. Your role, dear one, is to trust. Trust the love that is unfolding. Trust the timing of the universe. Trust that what is meant for you will always find its way to you. This love is not ordinary. It is sacred. It is guided by the divine. Nothing can separate what has been written in destiny. So be patient, be open, and prepare your heart. When the time is right, your future spouse will come to you not with resistance, but with certainty. They will come to you as the person they were always meant to become, stronger, freer, and overflowing with love for you. The angels also want you to know that this journey is not just about your future spouse. It is about you as well. It is about your own growth, your own patience, your own faith. Just as they are learning to surrender to love, you are learning to trust in divine timing. Just as they are shedding fears, you are being called to release doubts. Just as they are stepping into transformation, you too are being prepared for the love that is coming into your life. This is a journey of two souls being guided back to each other, step by step, even when it feels uncertain, even when it feels delayed. But delays are not denials. They are part of the preparation. The love that is coming is too powerful, too life-changing, to arrive before both of you are ready to embrace it fully. In the end, love will prevail. Love will overcome the fear, the doubts, the resistance. Love will lead your future spouse to you. And when they arrive, it will not be with half-hearted feelings or uncertain intentions. It will be with devotion, with commitment, with a love so pure and powerful that it will feel like coming home. The angels promise you this. What is meant for you will not pass you by. This love is meant for you. This connection is destined. This union is blessed. Trust, wait, and prepare your heart, for soon, very soon, love will bring you together in the most beautiful way imaginable.